My name is John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. My father was the President of the United States of America. I had to learn the hard way. It wasn't easy. It wasn't fun. But I survived. I survived when many haven't. I'm sharing what I've learned. I'm sharing that you've been lied to. Your reality, what you're being told, shown, the lies. People, straight up, we live in the most evil times. We really do. Things are covered up, murders, identity theft, people pretending to be other people to steal money, power. I've had to learn their tricks, what they do from a very, very young age. In all reality, people, we all fucking die. Straight up. I was hit out. Maybe the people that hit out passed away. I don't have all the answers. I really, really don't. But we've all been lied to. You're being lied to this very day. The people that you think are going to save this world, save this country, they're all part of that evil plan. They don't think, there's no love in their heart. I have seen so much I've learned to love. It's crazy. Anyway, that's why I'm up here at 4 o'clock in the morning. At 3 o'clock in the morning, I was passed around by all the families. You don't know how things are really run. I'm sharing how things are really run. We have a shadow government that run the world. I called them the 13. I called them the 13 when I was a child. The 13 most powerful families in the world that run this country. They have the money, they have the power, they spread that money around. They kill, they steal. Just like it says in the Bible, what the devil does comes to kill, steal, and destroy. I'm sharing with you what I have learned, what you don't know. My father was the President of the United States. They killed my father. My uncle, my father's brother, assassinated also. What you don't know is the rest of the story. My sister, killed as a child. They killed my sister as a child. They replaced my sister. They thought they killed me. They replaced me. They killed my mother. They killed my mother's sister. They killed my cousins. That's right. And they used identity theft. Shit hits home with me. I know what I'm fucking talking about when I'm saying we live in evil fucking times. And you've been lied to. They put it right there out in front of your face. My Hollywood career. That's right, I had a Hollywood career right in front of your face. My name was Richard Steele. Richard Steele. They simply gave my name to another kid. That's how powerful they are. Hollywood. It's all run by organized crime. What I've seen, the murders I've seen, it's all a war. It's all a war at the top. It's crazy at the top. I wanted to walk away from the top because you got so many sides trying to infiltrate the United States government. The United States government's a big prize. You run the United States government, you got more power, more wealth. These secret societies, it's all a war. When I was a child, I learned the Secret Service, how they have to act, how they have to do the secrets. They have to, keep secret because it's a murder game. It's a murder game at the top. Everybody is trying to stab everybody in the back to achieve the big prize, the United States government. Everything is secret. It's crazy at the top with the murders. You know, if you know anything about organized crime, you kill your way to the top. If you're strong enough, if you live long enough to achieve it. The greed. Anyway, I learned so much, and I'm sharing it. I was hidden out as a child. Did the people hiding me out lose their lives because they were battling at the top? It's a huge game. I'm really big into history, and I've enjoyed looking into history my whole life. Well, if you really know how the Roman Empire was, emperors were based on we the people. If the people didn't like you as an emperor, you were dragged through the streets by a chariot until you were dead. Many emperors only lasted a year, 6 months, 2 years. Many, many. I had a book when I was just a child, and it showed all the emperors and their reign of power and how they ended their lives, and most of them were dragged through the streets by chariot by we the people. We need a government by we the people. We really do. The people need to have a voice. They need to be heard. And when the emperors get out of line, when the Bidens and the Trumps and the Obamas and the Clintons and all these people that have put in power, these evil ones, these liars, these thieves, these people of deception that have been lying to you over and over and over again so they can sit on the throne and have their power over us. They're destroying our country. They really are. What am I for? I'm for putting the flag back in the classroom. That's what I'm for. I'm for saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm for putting In God We Trust back in the courtrooms. That's what I'm for. We have allowed our freedoms to be stripped away by the few, with our laws that aren't enforced, with lawyers. I've learned the system, and it's against us, we the people. Like I said, I'm just sitting here, and it's been a very long day and a long night, but I wanted to ramble. I went on live on TikTok earlier. I was kicked off my live. I peeled my live. They put me back on just to kick me back off. We have lost our freedoms. We have lost our freedoms of speech. This big superpower, this big evil superpower we have running things, destroying our country, doesn't want my story out. They don't want you to know the truth. I want you to know the truth. I want you to know what I've had to do to survive, what I've had to do so I can share with you this story at 4 o'clock in the morning. It's not a good story. I was taught. I was taught by our shadow government, by our Secret Service. What they teach me? They taught me to survive. They were building me up. It's probably in my book, but I was moved from family to family, from half family in Hollywood, week after week with another family. Sent out to the country to live with another family for a few weeks while I would learn more, be taught more. I was taught many things by people I didn't even know in this secret society. I would be woke up as a child at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'd be drug outside. A rope would be put around my neck, tied to a tree. They'd have me standing on a stump. They'd kick that stump out from under me, thinking I was going to die. Night after night after night, they did that. I learned the lies. There was a house I was staying at that had a whole drawer full of silver dollars. If you know about silver dollars, you're not supposed to clean silver dollars. It takes the value away. It takes the value away to collectors. So what did one of my new stepbrothers that I was staying at with for a couple of weeks tell me to do? He told me to get all those silver dollars out of that drawer and polish them all. So I did. I always did what I was told. Just to be reprimanded the next day for cleaning all those silver dollars. The crazy things people have you do. I remember as a kid sitting on a picnic table playing Battleship. I learned about cheaters playing that game. One kid stood behind me while I was playing that game. Then he'd walk over to the other kid and whisper where my ships were on that game, Battleship. I wondered how I kept losing. I was too young to realize that there's cheaters in this world. Just tell on a simple game of Battleship. But I learned. I learned about our shadow government. I learned about our shadow military. I was taught. I was hit out on an aircraft carrier. I was hit out on a nuclear submarine. I was hit out in many places. Me, John Kennedy Jr. Whether it was to keep me alive or just to use me on the special missions that they used me on. Not using an American-made assault rifle, but an AK-47. The things I've learned. As a child, scooping up ammo off the floor with a shovel. Anyway, I've learned a lot. I'm sharing what I've learned. I'm sharing how it works. But in short, you've been lied to. You all have been lied to. I was lied to. I was lied to my whole life. They taught me, though. They taught me not to be afraid. That keeps me going. Maybe what they taught me is using it against them. But they should never have fucked John Kennedy Jr. They should never have stolen my loved ones away from me. They have never should have stole the billions and billions of dollars that they stole away from me. I am going to rise above all of it. I really am. I'm asking for your help, your shares, your prayers. Let's wake up. Let's wake up. I'm proud of this country. I really am. I am so proud of this country. People ask me, how can you even be proud of this country? Because this is America. It's the people in power that I'm not proud of. It's the people that have abused that power that I'm not proud of. Like I said at the first of this video, I want the flag back in the courtrooms, back in the classrooms, the Pledge of Allegiance. You can say your prayers in school. Let's clean up this country. Let's clean it up. Let's get the school children proud of America again. I know I was when I was a child. I still am. I still am. These people are tearing down monuments. You know, they were erected by people before us so we would remember. They're tearing them down so we don't remember. It has nothing to do with hate. It has to do with people and the thousands and thousands and thousands of lives that were lost to remember what happened how it happened. They are totally tearing apart everything. Our Second Amendment rights. We were given the rights to take our country back. We are losing our freedom of speech. When I came out with my story, I didn't know it would be this difficult. I really didn't. But they have become so powerful in all aspects of everything. The social media is a regime. The United States is a regime. That's right. Our government, the United States of America, has become a regime. No better. No better than Russia. No better than China, Iran, North Korea. No better. No better. It has become a regime. The only difference is if you speak like I'm speaking in China, you would be executed. But that's coming, people. That's coming. Unless we make a stand. Send me a letter. Send me a letter. Post Office Box 21552, Bullhead City, Arizona 86439, declaring our United States government criminals. I want 1,000,000 letters. I want to take 1,000,000 letters cross country and have people sign my trailer on the way. And I would really love to drop 1,000,000 letters declaring our government a criminal organization right on the fucking White House lawn, people. Let's do it. Let's do it. They won't bring me out. They won't expose me because I'm exposing them. I'm exposing them for all the murders, the cover-ups, the lies to this very day. Let's drop those letters on the White House lawn, people. I need to get some rest. With all my heart, thank you, Lions. When one gets knocked down, pick them up. Let's move on. Let's get this truth out. Let's make it world. Let's make this world a better place. Much love, much respect. Thank you all so much for your shares, your prayers, especially your prayers. God bless. Have a wonderful night. Peace.